Being a feminine woman does not mean being weak. It doesn't mean being easygoing and just laughing at everything. No, you let it out. You are okay with setting your boundaries. You're okay with being vulnerable. You are okay with speaking up. Hi ladies, and welcome back to another video. My name is Aisha, and on this channel I talk personal development, femininity, soft life, and a little bit of business. I want to talk about what feminine energy and femininity is and what it is not, because so many people over the past few years have been talking more about this, which makes me really happy and also has changed my life personally as well. However, there has been a huge misconception that I've seen personally of people talking about what feminine energy is and what it is not. And so I want to debunk some things today and talk about it. Style. Feminine energy is not just in the way that you dress. It is not a specific look. It is not a specific look. Some people think that in order to be in your feminine energy, you're always and only wearing skirts, you're only wearing dresses, you're only wearing pink, bow ties, the classic look. I have a specific look and specific different aesthetics that I like to dress up in, but that does not mean that this is the feminine way. This is a feminine woman. You can be a feminine woman even in your gym clothes, even in your work clothes. So it's not in the way that you specifically dress or look. It's about your energy and your communication styles and the way that you just walk about life. So I'm not telling you to go with the classic and timeless look. I'm not telling you to go with the tomboy look. I am telling you to go with whatever makes you feel happy and is aligned with the ideal self and the ideal life that you want to live, but also always making sure that you're polished. One thing for sure is that no matter how you dress, a feminine woman always takes care of herself and puts herself first with her health, with her body, with her looks, no matter what that means to you. If you feel confident and happy and your ideal woman is aligned with wearing a lot of heavy makeup and a glam look, then make sure that you are looking polished and it's not messy. And the same thing for if you are a more natural, classic, clean look that's more aligned with your future self, your ideal woman, and what you feel the most confident in. Do that, but look the most polished, spend the most time, and always give back into yourself and make sure that you look your absolute best and feel your absolute best, because it is more about the aura you emit, the energy that you embody, and the way that you go about life. So do your best at looking your best and feeling your best, and you walk about life as if you are the best. Second thing is job or career. A lot of people think that stay-at-home mothers and stay-at-home wives is the idea of a feminine woman, and women that work or have a job or a career or a business are in their masculine and they cannot be feminine. That is completely wrong. So while there are versions of both, it does not mean solid black or white, that if you have a job or a career, you're a masculine woman, and if you stay at home, that you're a feminine woman. No, you can be either or, and you can be both at the same time. The key is having balance, and the key is what energetic state you live in. We all need masculine energy when we go to work. We all need masculine energy when we need to get things done. A stay-at-home wife or stay-at-home mom still needs to tap into her masculine energy sometimes in order to get things done. So we all need to be in our masculine energy. The differentiating point is if we are living in our masculine energy. So is that the energy that we carry all throughout our days? Is that the energy that we are operating out of? Is that the energy that you can sense a mile away? Is that the energy that is controlling our mindsets and how we think and how we speak and how we communicate and interact with others? That is what makes a woman feminine or masculine. Not her role and not her career, but rather the embodiment of her energy. This one is a little bit more specific to feminine energy itself, but it is light energy versus dark energy. People think that light feminine energy is just wearing pink, flowers, dresses, being very light daytime brunch vibe, and then dark feminine energy is more of that like sexy red lip, red nails, black dress. But don't get me wrong, you can still be dressed in light or dark feminine energy but still embody the other. You can be dressed in a super nice, sleek, classic nighttime look but still have light feminine energy, and you can have light feminine outfit on but still embody dark feminine energy. It is not about the way that you look, it is not about the way that you dress, it is the embodiment and the aura that you are vibrating out of in that moment. Light feminine energy is more carefree, childlike. Think Ariana Grande. She's always laughing, she's giggling, she is childlike, she's carefree, she's very airy and flowy. And then think Rihanna when you are thinking dark feminine energy, super in tune with her sexual energy, confidence, strength. And then you look at someone like Marilyn Monroe, where if you've watched her movies, she has a very light, energetic character, which is that light feminine energy, but the way that she looks is more of that dark feminine energy, more sexual and more tight figure clothing. So it's not about what you are wearing, it is about the energy that you are embodying, because even though she's wearing this specific outfit, she's still carrying light feminine energy in that moment. So you can shift in between these energies, you can mix them, but it does not matter about the clothes that you're wearing. Being a feminine woman does not mean that you are so kind and you are so soft-spoken that anybody can talk to you any type of way, anybody can walk over you and you are just quiet and you just giggle it off and you are just easygoing and carefree. It is the actual opposite. You are confident in yourself. You have standards, you have boundaries, and you are not afraid to put them in place. Why? Because you give so much into yourself, you will not allow other people to do any less than. Being a feminine woman does not mean that you are being weak, although it does mean being okay with being vulnerable. And depending on how you look at it, vulnerability is a strength, because not many people are okay with being vulnerable. Not many people are okay with crying, letting the emotions out and saying, I am actually not okay and I seek to be okay. Most people hold that energy in and say, you know what, I'm fine, and they harbor this negative, sad energy that then changes them inside out and they become a different persona. They start to carry this negative, sad, hurt energy around, and it changes the way that they think, the way that they talk, the way that they interact with people. You are strong by being vulnerable. You are strong by speaking up for yourself. You are strong by setting your boundaries. When you're vulnerable, life is so much easier. When you feel okay with knowing you can't do everything alone and you ask for help, you receive help from the world, you receive help from other people, and now you are accomplishing whatever you were originally meant to do alone with other people, with the power and strength and support of other people. So now not only do you get there farther, you get there faster, and you get there with less stress and worry. When you are vulnerable and you're okay with crying it out, showing to other people that you are hurt, that you are sad, that you are an emotional being, you release the original feelings of sadness, of hurt, and you don't keep that in. You don't allow that to change who you are as a person. Because I see too many times women that speak and act out of a hurt person, out of someone who has experienced pain and has not forgiven that or has let that go. And so they walk around life saying and thinking that this pain will surely come again. This pain is pain that exists and it is meant for me, because they haven't released, they haven't forgiven that energy. Being a feminine woman does not mean being weak. It doesn't mean being easygoing and just laughing at everything. No, you let it out. You are okay with setting your boundaries. You're okay with being vulnerable. You are okay with speaking up. I'll tell you the biggest thing that the feminine and high value woman energy is, and that is doing the inner work, personal development, working on your negative, self-conscious, limiting belief systems, working on some habits and lifestyle changes that you need to make in order to elevate and become a better woman, a more feminine, a more high value woman. A feminine, high value woman is a woman that never stops learning. She never stops working on herself. She never does not pour back into herself. Any chance, any moment, any time that she can pour into herself, learn more for herself, be better for herself, she will. Whether that is physical health, eating the best foods, going to work out, keeping her body active and healthy, whether that is mentally, reading books, going to seminars, investing in mentors, coaches, whether that is spiritually, getting closer to God, focusing on religion, socially, working on her communication skills, working on her networking skills, networking, being surrounded by high value people. A feminine woman and a high value woman never stops pouring into herself. So those are some of the things that a feminine woman is and is not. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. If you want more exclusive trainings, master classes, access to a book club, and a community to other high value women, I actually have a private membership to what is called the High Value Women Society, where you can receive all of that. It is on a monthly basis. You can get the details of that in the description box below. I hope you stay lovely, and I will see you ladies in the next video.